Come here. Let me see your butt.
Podcast about lips.
You rich crap monster.
All right.
What? Tabori, full Japanese Tabori
I want to
suit.
get a bunch of Maori tribal tattoos.
Have you ever seen the Japanese Tabori?
No.
I think that's what it's called. So when they take a fucking, they're no machine. They take a piece of wood with a bunch of needles on it, dip it in the paint, and then they just stab you a million times.
I searched Shibori.
I think it's
T-E-B-O-W.
No, it might.
Tebow
it's
time.
T-I-B. There it is.
T-E.
Yeah.
There we go.
I don't know.
What is it? What does it
So
look
they
like?
tattoo
Do they
you
draw
with
like a
they
thing, or is it just that they
tattoo you
draw a
with
bunch
stick,
of squares?
Dog. There's no machine.
That's crazy.
This guy's just stabbing him a million times.
If you're a
It's a
tattoo
pencil.
artist,
They draw
and
on you with a
listen to the
pencil.
show,
It's not a pencil.
if you're a tattoo artist and you listen to the show, send in some tattoo ideas for the three of us to get as a team.
Tell Patrick that you're going to give him a discount on a tattoo and then tattoo a swastika on his back where he can't see it, please.
Yeah, and put it in that one spot where nobody can reach it. Too,
Yeah.
so that he can't even try to
to
off.
ruin it and just get it infected.
Yeah, exactly. He has no choice but to keep it perfectly clean.
Speaking of Nazi tattoos, on the plane home yesterday, guy next to us, full Iron Eagle on his arm, and it said like, I was like trying to read the German
for what
Iron Eagle, like
a Nazi eagle crest type thing. And then
I don't know. I think
it was a family. It was so. Here's the thing, right? It wasn't a Nazi eagle. It was like a coat of arms.
Yeah,
but it looked enough like a Nazi eagle that it's like that's a little weird. It looks like and I was like, okay, it's probably just a coat of arms.
It
on
said like
other,
minus something. I was trying to read the German on it.
It did have German on it too, and then other arm Iron Cross tattoo.
Yeah, Iron Cross, and then on the
everyone's such a baby
Iron Cross. I think an Iron Cross
dude.
doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
But I think those two things together
that's
is iffy.
Well, and then the forearm,
and also just the way he looked.
The way he looked. The way he looked. He was coming from Myrtle Beach.
$40 flight from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina,
and
on
his forearm, huge "We the People."
Yeah. So
the guy's a beast, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no. Here's my impression of you guys. Guys, I saw a Patriot yesterday. I saw a fucking perfect Patriot, and I violated his privacy. That's what you did.
I didn't do anything. I let him live.
I wanted to read the German because I was like,
Patrick was obsessed with him. Patrick kept.
You didn't say let me brush up a little. You wanted to see if it said
Patrick
Doran. I hate
kept
you.
Walking over to him at baggage claim and going like this.
Yeah.
You were ogling
5 times in a row.
Also, the reason
this was me at baggage claim.
He doesn't know how to act in public.
Yeah.
No.
You and me have me and Cam have one standard of public behavior, and Patrick has a completely different one.
Yeah.
Yeah. You and Pierce have a similar kind of idea of public behavior and what's okay. And me and Cameron think that you should be polite and courteous, specifically to women.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you guys have, like I said, kind of an opposite
kind
of idea.
A different school of thought.
Mm-hmm.
I did see...
More like an Arkham Institute.
There was
100%.
a family sitting next to us, too, like the most annoying kids in the world. And the two, like that guy and his wife, they were trying to get everybody in the row or something. And the lady just looked at the
everybody in a row?
They're trying to get everybody on the plane into one row.
No, they were trying to get the family into the row.
What the hell is that?
And then
it was a Karen.
The lady looked at the lady with
more.
her like 2 kids in her arms, and she was like, "That's my seat. Is there any way I can get in?" The lady went, "Sorry, we like the window seat."
Whoa.
Yeah, and she also
whoa.
She also
Insane.
get this. She also asked Patrick. We were sitting in our seats, and she came up to ask Patrick, and she's like, "Are you in like 20D or whatever seat we're in?" And like the seat that Patrick is in, it is on his ticket. And Pat was like, "Yeah," and she's like, "Are you sure?" And he had to pull up his boarding pass and show her when she clearly was not in that seat because it was Patrick's seat.
Yeah.
She made Patrick show his boarding pass.
Mm-hmm.
And this lady was a Karen?
She was one of the biggest Karens on a plane I've experienced recent memory.
Did she anywhere near kind of milfy?
No, she wasn't even milfy.
Not even a bit. So
No.
you didn't let it slide.
No.
Because if she's milfy,
I did not let it slide. I get this. The entire flight, I side-eyed her.
Yeah.
What if
Cameron really gave her some serious side eye?
What if she was?
I would say it was a side stink.
I hate to say it. Yeah, I gave a dirty, stinky look to
What
her.
if, now
once
get
or
this,
twice
though.
or 10
Now,
times.
And that kid looked weird.
New scenario. What if she comes up? She says, "Can I do that?" And you say, "Oh, I don't know." But then she turns. She's like, "1 second." Turns around to put her carry-on in the overhead.
She puts her
right?
kid in there,
and then you see her bottom. She has 2 little divots for your nuts, like a Lego butt.
Right. So
So
I
she
don't know
sits on
how.
you.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So she sits on.
And she's milfy. And she has
yeah, but then if I have to get up to go to the bathroom, she's gonna
It's like a whole thing.
She's gonna bend over into the seat in front of me, and then I'm gonna just
no,
be
you
like,
take her.
excuse me,
No,
sorry.
you take her body. You take the top part of her body, and you just take
listen,
her legs with you.
I'd love to.
Okay, so I pee through the.
I mean, you pee through one of the Lego butt holes.
I'd love to help with the accommodations of a MILF in the airport before and after the flight. But on a plane, that's the sacred time of relaxation and sitting in my own seat.
Well, nothing is more relaxing than just flying on a plane.
I'm saying I need to be relaxed.
Yeah.
Shooting
He
60
is so
million
afraid
miles
of
an hour.
planes.
That's the
I truly needed to get this lady away from him.
I've done
because
enough
any more
flying
stress for
that
him on a plane.
I've gotten to the point where I just pretend that I'm not I'm not flying.
No,
through
I
the
just
air.
think I'm on. I literally when I get on a plane now, I'm just in my head. I'm like, I am on the bus.
Yeah,
I can't do that.
Yeah,
I
you
am on
gotta
the bus
delude
or
yourself.
the train.
I really can't. I try. It doesn't work.
Well, because it's really hard. Because then you look outside and and the world is this big.
You know what it is? You got to start sitting in the aisle seat.
It doesn't make any difference.
Can you imagine that first flight, man? The Wright brothers.
Oh
Yeah.
my god,
Kitty
Probably.
Hawk. We were just there.
We were close to Kitty Hawk.
Yeah.
Nowadays, the Wright
They flew
probably
on
the
a
Wright
Kitty Hawk?
sisters. Probably be the wrong sisters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They flew. No, they didn't. It was
That was
called
an
Kitty
animal?
Hawk. Kitty Hawk was the place where they were, and the Wright brothers. One of them pushed the plane, and then the other flew the plane.
So where did they fly to?
just in an up.
So
and
they
down.
didn't even they
flew
didn't
to
even go
Myrtle
anywhere.
Beach.
No,
they flew
no.
from Kitty Hawk to Kitty Hawk. That doesn't
No,
even
the
count.
first time there was a place to place flame
flight
was Amelia Earhart, and we all know how that turned out.
well, that was
She got
kind of a
eaten by
place.
a
That was a
coconut
place to
crab.
no place
Well, that's
flight.
why all
Well, but she was
pilots are men
saying,
now.
"I'm going to go."
That was the first flight where there was no destination.
She was saying,
at all.
"I'm going to go transatlantic on them."
What if Amelia Earhart just like got trapped in like an Amazonian village and decided, hey, I'm going to stay here with these hot ladies?
That's probably what she did. I mean, that's what I would do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing. There's so many undiscovered tribes in the world and on the entire planet.
I would love
of
to-
women
who
who
are
have
8
who
feet tall.
have been bred into having humongous breasts.
Yeah.
and
I would love to
giant
bring
butts.
my kind of.
And the guys are this big, so you show up and you're like over 4 feet tall.
Yeah, it's a
You're
death
like,
by snoo-snoo
Oh my god! Yeah, we're gonna go
Yeah.
Futurama on this guy.
I think I would really like to kind of meet up with some of these undiscovered tribes who have made no contact with humanity and bring them some of my ideas, literature, and food.
I think I want
I
to
think
bring
I
them.
might-
show them Green Day.
I want to show them kind of how I see the world and maybe see.
Bro, if you showed one of these, if you showed an undiscovered Amazonian tribe Green Day, it would kill them.
Well, what's that one place where you're not allowed to go?
That island with where they throw spears at the
Yeah,
camera.
where
One
the
place
guy-
where
yeah.
Cameron's
I
not
think-
allowed to
I
go is
think-
Chuck E.
Technically a
Cheese.
violation of some
What's
international
up?
law to do it. Couldn't you do a little
Patrick
bit of?
got really in one of the baby's faces during the flight. By the way, I
did
didn't
not
want to
get
bring it up
really in
until
one
he
of the
said
baby's
that.
faces.
What do you
but
mean you got? Really
when we were
into a
getting up to
baby's
leave the
face?
plane, he was like this, and he
did
didn't
not
even
do that.
smile.
Why'd
You know when
do
you
that?
smile at a baby and wave, he didn't smile. He just waved. And then he did this. And
You
threw his
slid
finger
your
across his throat.
finger across your throat as
I
if you were
threatened
slitting
the
it.
kid because he
Why?
wouldn't shut up.
Why are you? That's rude. That's just put headphones in, man.
I had headphones in.
Then you're the baby. You're the
And
fucking
I
baby.
had headphones in, and all I could hear was, well, I was playing.
all you could hear.
Okay, maybe I did have a weird playlist on.
Go ahead and tell me what it is.
Baby screams 10 hours.
Then why that would have just blended
I
right
think
in?
the baby was
That's
smiling.
actually a good idea.
I think
That's
the
a
baby
good
was
idea.
smiling.
because you immediately get desensitized
The babies,
to it. So
the
it's not
babies
that
were
kinda like,
really,
"Ah,"
the
whenever they
babies were
scream.
not annoying on the flight at all. I have to say.
Well, then
I
why
really
did you
have
even
to
bring up
admit
the
it.
babies?
I
He
brought
brought
up the
them up.
babies because Patrick said that I
No,
wasn't
but
allowed to.
earlier you said, and we were on the plane.
Oh,
no,
he didn't even
before
hear that.
you got
I forgot
here.
you're the one with the headphones.
Before he got
I
here,
forgot
you were like,
hear
"Yeah,
it.
we were on the flight, and there was 3 babies on the
they
plane."
were loud, but they were not annoying. They were not crying. They were just screaming. They were going. They were
What?
screaming, laughing.
Oh, well, that's adorable.
Exactly. It wasn't
Yeah.
that bad.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, but it is just crazy to get sat next to 3 babies.
Yeah,
That's like
that
pretty,
is like worst
Yeah.
luck. That's like
Yeah.
like the only
they
thing
they started screaming and crying, but right when we landed.
How about
But-
Octomom
Yeah.
on a plane?
What
Octo-
are her
damn.
are her babies there?
Octomom on a plane. That's the movie. Yeah, and you got Samuel.
She's on the soul plane.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking kill or get these fucking babies out of this.
I'm tired of these motherfucking octomoms.
There was when we were landing.
There's an
Octomoms.
Oh my god!
Bad Octomom. Bad Octomom's
Here's a
trip.
question.
It's like a mom's. It's like a dirty mom's movie.
Listen.
Right? So it's all of these other Octomoms.
Oh, okay.
And they're
getting together.
They're all going to Miami to get more pregnant.
So here's the question. That's scary.
That's what makes it scary.
If
it's all these Octomoms in heat.
If there's a whole
and there's
plane,
one guy on the plane,
if there's
and
an
they all
entire
wanna fuck
plane
him.
full of Octomoms, right? Literally at all 150 seats, all Octomoms, and then they all are about to burst. They all start giving birth at the same time. So now there's fucking 8 more for
times,
every person.
yeah.
It'll make the plane heavier.
The plane crashes, right?
Yeah.
Probably.
It has to, because a plane can fit 150
I mean, even
people,
besides the
but
weight
950 people?
I think even besides the I don't think it's a weight thing
1,000
because
people?
the babies are already in the mom's bellies if they're that close to being born. I don't
Yeah.
think the weight on the plane changes at all.
No, the weight's different because it's more people.
Okay,
you
but I do
imagine-
think the plane would still crash because you imagine you're the pilot and a stewardess knocks on the door and says 800 babies were just born. I think
800 babies were just born, and there's 150 more on the way.
I think that I might just crash the plane out of instinct because this cannot be a thing that happens on Earth.
I think that 1,200 babies being born at one
That might
time
be the most beautiful sound in the world.
Might honestly
Because
be...
the babies would probably all harmonize.
Yeah.
Well, some of them will.
Yeah.
We're not going to say all 1,200 babies, but
some of them will. But then I think how many? What's a do re mi fa sol? How many is that? That's like
8,
12,
right?
8 to 12.
Did you say
Do,
8 to 12? 8. It's a big range for something you can just count on your fingers right now.
Oh, you're talking about going up and down? That's
Yeah, that's 16. So you
That's 'cause
cover
it's- 'cause
every.
it's 8.
Okay, I guess that is 8. But I'm thinking
the
of
hell, boy?
I'm thinking of the babies covering every octave. Is what I mean.
So you're saying this might be something that might be sampled in hip hop for decades to come.
So you know how that song "I'm Not in Love" by 10cc. I'm not in love.
No.
I think the babies should all sing "Happy Birthday" because it's their birthday,
Well,
but that's
the other
just me.
thing.
Well,
Whose
okay.
job is it to sing "Happy Birthday" to all these damn babies? All got born at the same
Hey,
time.
I'll do it. I'm a
But
good
then,
singer.
And then, dude, it would fucking ruin everything, bro. It would. It would ruin.
Dude, I'm rushing the cockpit and I'm pressing the intercom button and I'm singing "Happy Birthday" to these
Doing a
fucking babies.
sultry, doing Skylar White,
Yeah,
in,
exactly.
Marilyn Monroe kind
Yeah.
of thing.
Yeah.
But then it ruins basically air travel is fucking ruined forever because now that's going to be the number one most amazing thing that ever happened. 150
Yeah.
octomoms. What are the odds they give birth at the same time on the same plane at the same time and the plane crashes? Now. And everyone survives, or at least some of them survive. 1,350 people, and then the crew.
Well, at that
and
point, the
stuff.
mommies' bellies are just rafts.
But that's true. That's true. They're basically empty.
Yeah.
So all the water
but then
goes in
now-
their hee-haw.
But then now every year, all these people have to have a reunion and do a reunion flight.
Yeah.
Right? In a couple of years, these kids are full grown. By the age
That's
2 or
true.
3,
At
they're all
that point, it's
they're all
gonna be
5 or
difficult.
6
Yeah, they all
feet
get their own
tall.
seat.
They all have hit growth spurts. They're all
Yeah.
and they're all loud. Their voices are getting deeper.
They're deeper voices.
Hey, Mama, can we go do the anniversary plane trip with my 1,200 cousins? We'll just call them cousins.
Yeah,
It
they're
doesn't matter.
all the
basically
same
cousins
father.
at that point.
If they all have the same father, I would say that would be like a week after this news story happens. That might be National Enquirer
Yeah.
kind of front page news.
Yeah.
And they all had the same dad.
Yeah.
And then that guy's getting quarantined because
Yeah,
you
something's
sperm's
up.
too
Something's
potent.
going on.
Stop sperming
That
in
guy. They
women.
would that guy would disappear forever.
Yeah, you gotta get
they
that
would,
guy
they would,
snipped.
That would be like in a movie when they discover an alien and the alien just disappears because the government just takes it permanently, or someone with
Yeah.
superpowers. That guy will just be. He will be in a
so-
lab for.
he's
going to
be
the rest of his
under
life.
Arizona.
So
Yeah.
I brought up the 10cc song because back in the 70s,
I'll give you 10
the way
cc's.
the way they recorded that was they had the mixer board and they had 4 people singing like a note, and then they would like slide up like the breathy synths in that song are all just the mixer. So you do that with all the babies on the plane. You go there with like a field recorder, right?
Oh, wow.
You go in there, you
Oh,
record
wow.
every single one of those babies harmonizing.
Yeah.
Then you have the craziest synth sound in the world.
You're right.
I don't think you need to be on a plane to do that though.
Yeah, but if they're all Octomom babies
And,
they're out
then
at
if
the
there's
same
one
time.
music producer who's also on the plane who has
Yeah,
a field
Rick Rubin
recorder
is
They're
on
running.
also, you got to think about it.
Yeah.
They're half brothers too.
Yeah.
So and sisters. They're half sisters.
There's no
that's
girls.
That's the other thing, man.
And
It's all boys.
It's
If it's all boys,
it's called the Octomom Plane Baby Orchestra.
if it's
think
all
that-
boys, this might be the most interesting
This
news
is
story to
literally-
ever
I
happen.
think
This is
it-
like amazing that we're even thinking of it. Even the
This
thought
is-
of this should be a news story.
I feel like it would be like Dune. I think that these would be like a new race of like babies that know everything about the world and just kind of take over.
that has got to be one of the most amazing things to ever
It
happen.
would either be
if it
that, or
happened.
Yeah.
it would be like a duplicity situation where one of the babies is very smart, and then
and they have
as-
no sissities. There's no sisters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
One of the babies is very smart.
Maybe it's
the
like
Michael
Village of the
Keaton,
Damned,
smart
but on a
Michael
plane.
Keaton type, and then you keep going down the line, and they just keep getting every single sibling.
Right.
gets
But
dumber
they're
and
not
dumber.
clones or anything. They're just
Or it could be a
brothers.
Despicable Me situation. And they're all
They're
like
minions.
they're
Oh my
minions
God.
of the pilot or
Wow,
something.
you just found it.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
That's
It's
they
the truth.
become. They have to grow up to become minions.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
have to be. They're forever indebted. If the pilot lands the plane successfully, they have to be slaves.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
They literally
Yeah.
have to. I just
Yeah.
don't know what to tell
I don't
you.
think the minions are slaves. I think
They're
the
Yeah,
minions,
100% slaves.
Yeah,
the minions
right.
aren't slaves. They
Yeah,
do that
fuck
on their
right.
own
Are they getting
volition.
paid?
Hey, buddy, keep telling yourself that
They're-
because those are
they're-
fucking slaves.
They're literally a race of slaves that were
They're a
bred
race
for
of
Gru's
slaves
amusement.
who have Stockholm, with slave home syndrome and
Okay.
love
Yeah.
being slaves.
Yeah, I guess it's true, huh?
Yeah, it's fucking.
Yeah.
But they all have their
despicable.
own.
Wait,
they all
They
have their
get
own
literally-
funny dances. And
But they
stuff.
all get ordered by Gru to do stuff, and sometimes they're like, "I don't want to do it," and Gru makes them do it, and they don't get paid.
Well, they don't
Why do
really
the
say
minions
I
not
don't
wanna
want
do
to do
what
that.
Gru wants.
Sometimes Gru is like, "Go do this," and Minion's like, "Nah,
But
dude,
think about
bye."
how evil. Like if he was actually evil, he'd be like, "Go finger that old woman," and they're not gonna.
Yeah.
The minions are too nice for that, but they're probably doing it anyway.
They would do it if
They're-
Gru
'cause
asked for
have
it
to
because
do
they're
whatever-
loyal to Gru.
Yeah, they're loyal. They're more loyal to Gru than they are to their own kind of minion morality.
Uh-huh.
Does Gru punish the minions?
Yes,
I think Gru punishes the
he
minions.
puts their faces in their own.
Is
shit.
there a scene in the movie where he punishes the
Yeah,
minions?
one of them takes a stinking brown shit.
Yeah, the minion forgets how to use the bathroom,
and he puts his nose in. Well, he doesn't have a nose.
get your poop in the face.
And he rubs it in it.
get poop in your own face.
I never understood that. Why is it that every time Phil takes a poop in here, why am I rubbing his face in his poop? That doesn't
And
make
that's
any
the
sense.
thing. Dogs love to eat shit.
I know, he just eats his own shit, dude. One time, I swear to God, he put a little bit of the end of one of his shits in his mouth and then slurped the log up like
Oh,
spaghetti.
Jesus, why would you tell me that? That is so gross. The image of a dog slurping up poop like spaghetti.
I mean, it was more like he like lapped it up, but it went as like one log went into his mouth, and he probably swallowed it whole.
That's pretty nasty.
that is disgusting. Do you think people want to have that mental image?
Do you even
Yeah.
like me?
These people who are listening to this right now,
Do you
are on
fucking
their,
like me? Do you just
they're
hate me?
on their way to work or something.
Do you just hate me
They're gonna
for no reason?
They're going to be working at like I don't know Sbarro or some shit. Whoever listens to this probably works at Subway, and they're probably going to be making a sandwich today, and then they're going to be putting butter or something down onto a piece of bread, and think about the dog poop getting slurped up, and they're going to imagine the stick of butter as the poop. And they're going to think the whole time, yeah, Caleb put that in my head on my commute here, on my job where I'm making $12
Look
an
at how
hour.
much you're making him cry. Tears are literally rolling down his face. Take a picture of him and know that you did this.
Good.
I literally saw
I'm going to go
a full tear
into
go down
markup
his face.
on oh wait, check this out. Dr. Santa.
Doctor, that's a good license plate.
Dr. Santa.
This will cheer you up, Caleb. Take a look.
That's next to your house. You can go see that right now.
If anyone is listening and works at a pizza place and is putting butter on bread and is upset about my dog slurping up a piece of poop like spaghetti, I'm sorry. I'd just like to say that.
I'm
before
glad
we
you
go
I'm
any
glad
further.
you apologized.
I think we moved past this, right?
Yeah.
I think we can move forward.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay. When we were on the flight, not to go back to the flight, but
Yeah.
to go back to the flight, we were on the flight when we were landing. There was some crazy turbulence, and the flight attendant came on the intercom. Well, they came on the intercom one time, and they were like, "There's going to be some turbulence where we're landing, so everyone like sit down and strap in." And then like there was some crazy turbulence, and a minute later they were like, "There's going to be some even crazier turbulence, so stay sat down and stay strapped in. And also, if you have a baby, like hold them really tight."
Yeah.
And if you don't have a
did
baby,
see
grab a
that.
Bible.
just an instant like prophetic flash of a band scene from Final Destination.
Why are you proud of that? Why are you? You're
That's
doing,
okay. No, I didn't want to. I didn't
Yeah,
want to
tell your
finish
story,
talking.
Cameron.
No,
I'm sorry.
I said basically what I thought was funny, and it was completely paved over by Patrick showing a picture that no one else can see.
Oh, it's the picture of Caleb crying, and it says, "I'm proud of this."
What?
Now Cameron's crying. Wait.
Come on, Pat. Look at, I mean, you just ruined his story.
I'm in my evil era now.
You fucking look at him.
Yep.
You ruined his You're a fucking menace, dude.
I'm sorry, my story wasn't funny.
It's okay, Cam. It was funny, but he got interrupted by this guy putting his phone in your face. And I think that's fucking despicable. And now he's giving you don't look to your right. Don't look to your right now. Don't. There we go. Don't look over there. Don't be tempted. Okay, now you can look. No, he fooled you.
Yep.
He held up the middle finger, and then he switched to the pinky.
You can't cry
and then
because
as soon as
Phil is gonna.
Oh yeah, Phil's looking at you like you're a bird.
Phil
he's
needs
trying
you
to come to you.
Phil's trying to.
He's stretching. He's warming up, dude. Dude, the cone is killing me, bro.
He's coming over. He's trying to give you emotional support.
He's so shitty with
I made
the
you
cone.
so cry.
It's cone.
I made you so sad. It's
That's
cone.
right, buddy. Say it again, Cam. Yeah, we're back.
It's cone.
It's cone. Yes.
So we had to. We were in North Carolina, and then Caleb had to go home a day early because Phil got neutered.
He has no. He has zero nuts.
Penis. And they didn't let you keep it, right?
No penis. Yeah, he keeps his penis.
No, the
nuts.
The
I
nuts.
didn't ask for the nuts.
You didn't ask for them? Wouldn't
I think
You said you were going to.
I forgot.
You
I
said
didn't
you were
even
going to
go.
keep them in a jar.
I didn't even drop them
You know
off.
how with every imagine. Okay, look right there. You see the corn broom and shit, and the rug and everything.
Don't say I have a corn broom.
You have a corn
Just-
broom.
People don't need to know this shit about me, dude. Can you just say, yeah, right next to the 66-inch flat screen fucking
and then
OLED
right next
TV
to this
from
original
Samsung?
Rothko painting, right?
No, that betrays me. No, right next to the Dolby 5.1 digital. Right next to the fucking
Right next to
giant
this
ass-
neon St. Pauli girl.
That's right.
Sign.
Right,
Okay, right
next
under
to
it.
the foam spray cave that kind of texture that I put on the wall.
Yeah. So right underneath
I should get a
that,
man cave in here. I think
Yeah.
one section, one corner
all
of
this all these candlesticks and shit. Imagine right there a jar of your dog's pickled nuts.
it. Are they red? What if
They're red like beets.
I'm pickling it with other stuff.
Yeah. You're making like gardenia.
Yeah, exactly.
With your dog's nuts.
There's like
and
carrots.
imagine it right there. It would go amazing with your home's aesthetic.
It would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about it, honestly. I was so thinking about other things that I didn't even think to say, can you put these in formaldehyde and let me look at them at night?
Yeah.
And I probably would have put googly eyes on them.
Yeah, that would have been such a good thing to have.
I also feel like he's definitely been lacking vital male energy since he's been neutered.
Well,
And
you can just put testosterone in his food.
Well, but what I was thinking, can you?
Yeah,
with
just
dogs?
you can just put male enhancement stuff in his food.
Just like extends and shit.
Yeah, extends. Like my
Holy.
brother, my younger brother, used to have these pills. They were red pills that were just like testosterone. It was called male testosterone plus.
For a dog?
No, for a guy.
Oh.
But you could just break up those pills and hide it in his food.
I don't think I'm going to do that. What I was
Why?
saying is maybe he would, if he had eaten his balls, he would have at least gotten some of that back.
Oh, like eating
Yeah.
like a placenta?
Yeah, like just like
Yeah,
spiritually,
yeah.
Like
because I'm not
placenta
even
hair
sure it's a
treatments?
hormonal thing.
Yeah.
I really just think like imagine just having like one day your friend was like, "Do you want to go over here?" And you said, "Yeah," and then you woke up the next day and your balls are just gone. Like you're
Yeah.
gonna be feeling pretty bad. But then if he was like
Definitely.
I guess the analogy is more like your parents.
your parents, sure.
Your parents take you to the fair.
Yeah,
And then
Or
you go
I
into
guess
the Hall
I guess
of
it's
Mirrors.
less
Your parents,
I guess it's
they're
less your
different-
parents. It's more your owners.
yeah,
Yeah, your
And
master.
It's probably your owners or your master, and it's probably that they take you to the vet,
Uh-huh.
Okay.
and then the vet takes
I don't
out
like to
your
say
balls.
master with my dog, but I also don't like to be like, oh, I'm his
I think,
parent.
yeah.
Let's just say owners.
Yeah,
he's,
owner
he's,
is- yeah.
he's an item.
I
you
think
know?
I think that people who I think you should never call yourself your dog's parent.
No,
I think
that's
it's
weird.
really weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there's a lot of weirdos who call themselves who
Yeah,
who
it's
talk
not-
about like at the dog park. They'll be like, "Oh, this dog, his parents are over there." And I'm like,
Yeah,
his
it's-
parents really? There's really? There's two
Yeah.
dogs over there? Oh, really? Oh, he lives with two dogs? You fucking idiot. Censor
Don't you mean his
myself even
master?
there. Yeah, don't
you mean his master and mistress?
They go,
Is
yeah.
the word? Yeah, I guess it is mistress, huh?
What's up?
The male. Or
Don't
the,
even say
the
mistress, or
female.
I'm getting fucking boners.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing.
Getting
it's like,
fucking tons of fucking boners
well,
from
think,
that.
think about like the I guess,
I'm thinking about them.
Okay, so like master has an evil connotation to it, but
That
mistress
doesn't.
has a sexy connotation.
Master doesn't have an evil connotation.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, I've mastered the katana.
I'm
Okay.
a chess master.
I'm a grand
Well, yeah, but those
wizard.
both have mastered is in past tense, and then chess master has like a qualifier.
Okay.
Okay,
So
I'm
just
a
think
I'm a
about-
master at chess.
Yeah.
That's still a qualifier. That's still.
What are you talking? Okay, I'm a
what?
master of slaves.
See,
That's a
that
qualifier,
sounds
too.
evil.
That's a qualifier.
But it is a qualifier. So
Okay.
I guess that I am. Wrong.
I am a master. What if I'm playing chess and I say I am a master?
Master Chef.
And then my
That's
slave
it.
brings me
Master
a
Chef has-
martini.
Your little house
Master
of cards has
Chef?
come tumbling down.
I
He didn't even know what a Master Chef
No,
was.
no. I thought I literally.
This guy's a fucking alien.
I should
Wait,
because I
Master
did
Chef?
think I did immediately think
Master
you were trying to
Chief.
say Master Chief.
Master Chef. Master Chief, too.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a title. Master Chief.
and he's
Yeah,
also
I guess.
he's also not evil.
Yeah. He's fucking maybe the
I
opposite of
actually
evil.
can't even think of a
Perfect good.
single instance where the word master is bad or evil.
Jedi Master, true. Yeah, Sith Lord. Well, Sith Jedi Master.
See, Lord
Sith
has
Lord.
got to be...
Lord is
yeah,
pretty
Lord
evil.
and Lady.
Yeah.
You might be
You know
in
who's
some
a
fucking
lord?
royal trouble.
Who's a
Who's
lord?
Christopher Guest.
Really?
He's a
Yeah.
lord?
Yeah, he's,
Yeah, lord of fucking alternative comedy
Yeah,
in the
a
film
Lord
medium.
of Mumblecore mockumentary.
Yeah.
yeah.
Is it Mumblecore? I don't
Yeah,
know.
no, it's not Mumblecore.
No.
No.
Mumblecore was invented by Creep.
Yeah.
It's
Is
Mumblecore's
Creep
later.
a Mumblecore
Creep
movie?
is the
Creep is what
first
people.
Mumblecore
Creep
horror.
is
a Mumblecore
Creep is what
mockumentary.
Creep is what people call mumble gore. Believe it or not, isn't that horrible?
Is that true?
That's completely true. People, there's a quote subgenre, subgenre of horror film called mumble gore.
Silver Linings Playbook, Fumblecore.
This is about football.
Yep. B-movie, Bumblecore.
Rumblecore would be like Moonfall or 2012
Or Bad Boys.
Or-
Oh, I thought you meant like Rumble's like a 1950s fight.
No,
And
that's
not Bad Boys like Martin Lawrence, Bad Boys like Sean Penn.
West Side Story.
$1 Million
That's
Baby.
Rumblecore.
$1 Million Baby, Stumblecore.
Stumblecore.
Yeah.
Grumblecore, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs got a
Yep. The
The
grumpy
Water
dwarf.
Boy, Gumbo Core. Takes
Saw,
place on the bayou.
Shumblecore.
Yeah, I would say
Or
say that
Jaws, not Saw.
Pacific Rim is Gundam Core.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else? What else do we got in here?
Condom Core is on all that stuff on Pornhub.
Zach and Miri make a porno.
That
That's
could be
Condom
it too.
Core.
Come in her core.
What else? Gumbo Core.
I would
Bad
say-
Lieutenant
I
Portakabba
would say-
Louisiana.
Core.
Any
Yeah.
movie that you watch at a Regal or AMC theater is Comfort Core because
That's right.
of those big, nice seats.
Also, Comfort Core. What's that? The fucking
Uniqlo.
yeah.
That's Comfort Core.
Uh-huh.
Holy crap, those
Dude,
fucking fit me
Those
well.
Uniqlo socks are
Yeah.
great.
Yep.
I straight up. I'd never
We-
wore anything from Uniqlo before.
We can't do any as a fucking we can't wear those clothes if you're not like 100 pounds.
yeah.
The Uniqlo clothes.
Oh no, they hug me in
They're
all the
not
wrong
for-
ways.
they're not for-
But I bought a suit there for a wedding, and it looked good on me.
Really?
Yeah, they do make clothes for fat guys now.
Wow, really? That's big for Uniqlo.
Yeah,
I used to walk into Uniqlo when I was a little tad bit heavier. I'd walk into Uniqlo and
well, they're making oversized stuff.
I'd be sitting there and I'd say, "Hey, where's the men's section?" He's like, "The whole thing's men's, buddy.
yeah.
Wow.
The whole floor is men's." I say,
They got that
really?
giant Uniqlo in.
You want me to wear blue? What?
They got that giant Uniqlo in Boston.
I wouldn't say it's giant.
Pretty big. 2 floors. It's pretty big.
2 floors vertically, but not.
Yeah, I guess you're right. 2 floors vertically is not that big.
Yeah, but horizontally it'd be
Horizontally, 2 floors.
Huge. Yeah, that'd be really
Huge.
How's that? That'd be
That's 2
endlessly
buildings.
big.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really impressive stuff.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What's that other Muji?
Muji I like a lot.
Muji is the
Muji
best.
I like. I used to go into Muji and take a nap on the beanbag.
Wait, which
chair.
Muji did you take a nap during?
Newbury?
Muji on Newbury is a good one.
Which Muji were you watching at Newbury?
Oh my God, he's doing wordplay at you.
Wait, do you
No,
think
no,
it's called a Muji?
Think about his wordplay first.
So I
and
think
then-
what's called a Muji.
A
No,
movie.
the Emoji Movie is probably what
Yeah,
he fell
go
asleep.
ahead, try that one. Try and make that fucking make sense in your little world. emoji movie. Fucking
Muji
asshole.
Muji.
You mean the Emoji Muji?
There is no way. He has to be kidding, right?
He's too quick.
He's just fucking.
That
he's
was
like,
so fast, guys.
He
This
was
guy's
too
quick like
fast,
sand.
and he's too quick like a cheetah.
you're quick like a cheetah. We
But
should
are
get
you
on.
seriously talking? Do you fell asleep during the Emoji Muji, though?
Yeah, well, I actually never even saw the emoji Muji. I saw Wreck-It Ralph. That's kind
TJ
of the
Miller's
same.
in the Emoji Movie.
That's right.
Oh, Ralph
And
at
then
Rack?
Yeah,
that-
what emoji does he play? Fucking sexual misconduct emoji?
I don't even remember.
TJ
Oh, he's
Miller, that's the
is he the
movie-
main character?
Yeah, he's the main character.
Then
That's
he
the
plays
movie.
meh.
Wait, Meh is the main character of the emoji?
Yeah.
It's not Smile?
Meh. No, it's meh.
Well, his name is Gene.
If you guys,
Gene?
if there was an
Yeah.
emoji movie about your recently used emojis, who would be the main character?
Let's
Let's take a look.
Mine would be
Everybody, let's
Mine
go.
would be this guy.
Yeah.
Curious one.
Thinker?
Thinker. Yeah.
Thinker.
I'm gonna get some water while you find
Can
this.
you get me some water, too?
Okay, so the main character would be Star Eyes emoji.
Really?
Yeah.
Star eyes.
Uh-huh.
You use that often?
I use that a lot.
Mine is just grinning. Mine is
And then
normal
neutral
grinning.
faced emoji would be the second character, and then the heart hands one would be
Does
third
it go
place.
down or across?
Down,
Down. Okay, so mine is
and then laughing.
mine is grinning, swearing, and grinning.
Basketball clown.
Okay, so
Fart
Basketball.
So
clown.
write-
There's a
write-
basketball clown
write
emoji.
a movie right now based on those
Okay,
with those
so
characters.
the starry eyes emoji.
Main character, starry eyes.
He's blind.
What? No, he's not. He's well,
He's
okay, it's your
blind
movie.
because his
It's your
eyes are made out of
emotion.
stars. But he can only see the world through music because his name is music, right?
His name is Music.
And his mom.
Wait, what?
Wait, this is
can-
the plot of Music.
Well, okay.
Hold on, I just watched that.
Starry eyes.
I just watched the movie Music by Sia. So let me start over. Okay, so the starry eyes guy, so he's blind, but he's also deaf and mute. And then his teacher teaches him how to say water. That's the Helen Keller biopic. Hold on. Okay.
My most recently used are skull. The skull. You just to get an idea of what kind of text I send. A skull emoji, fire emoji, 100 emoji, and goat emoji. So I do a lot of commenting on basketball Instagram posts.
Nice. Okay, so
I work for Rap TV.
Starry Eyes is blind because it was maybe I should go. Okay, so Starry Eyes is a little boy in London, and he meets his friend Bernie Taupin. No, that's Rocket Man.
All right, your movie's
I
your
can't do
Muji is
it.
canceled.
I can't do it.
Cameron,
You
what
rate
would-
my movie.
What would your movie Muji be about?
Okay, let me pull up my list here real quick. All right, so basically, my first one's a smiler, the complete grinner. Mm-hmm. So maybe the first. What's up?
Just something Matt texted us. It's really good. Yeah.
Okay. It'd be a smiler. Okay, so this I guess is
good.
here's my here, I'll just run through the plot of my movie
give me
really
give me the Muji.
quick.
Well,
Yeah,
you just said
so-
movie, but nice
Yeah.
try.
Well, you guys taught me
Nice
what
try
it
getting
was,
me.
right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
I
So
mean,
I'm basically your teacher / master / owner.
Sure. Woohoo! Okay, so basically, there's a guy and he's smiling, grinning with his eyes open and his mouth open, grinning.
Yeah.
Then he swears.
Okay.
Something happens that makes him say, "And dollar number %."
So he stubs his toe.
Yeah, he stubs his toe. Then he grins again. This time with his eyes and mouth both closed.
Wow.
And then his heart. So I'm seeing there's a heart emoji. So maybe something happens to his heart. And then the next one's neutral. So maybe his heart it flatlines like the
Holy
flat line of the
fuck.
mouth. And then his eyes go wide and he blushes. The blood
God.
is rushing to his
God
head.
damn it.
And then he's gritting his teeth here as he's having a
Ugh.
heart attack. And then he's very sad. Or this could also just be he's in a coma or dead.
Christ.
And then he's smirking and smiling.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
And that's
maybe
the
he's having a
ending?
dream in the coma.
Oh, okay.
and
but
then
that's
he's
not bad.
frowning again, so maybe he's...
So he woke. Maybe had a bad dream. Too.
Yeah, and then, then we got an eyes open emoji, so that's him waking
Wait, he
up from the
woke up?
coma.
Okay.
And then he's sweating, because he probably... You probably sweat when you wake up from a cold. You
Yeah.
wake
I would
up in a
imagine
sweat.
so.
You wake up
Well,
in a sweat.
You build up sweat the whole time.
and then I'm seeing, and then there's a ghost.
no.
Oh. Wait,
is
is
it
he
his or
haunted
someone
by the
else?
ghost?
No, I think a ghost just says boo.
Okay.
This movie sucks.
Well, then
You
it's
gotta
and
tie
then
these
there's a
together,
Halloween.
Cam.
Then it's Halloween, and he dresses up in sunglasses for Halloween.
Okay, wait.
You pointed at
have
Jack
us
o' lantern and
guess-
said it's a
Have us
Halloween.
guess the movie. Have us guess the movie based only on the emojis.
Okay. Halloween emoji.
Halloween.
Trick or treat.
Yes, Caleb was right.
That was close.
Okay, all right. This is for an upcoming movie that's not out yet.
Okay.
Okay.
Smile emoji.
Smile.
Okay, that's right.
Okay.
There's a movie
One
called
and one.
Smile.
There's a movie called Smile
What kind
coming
of
out.
bullshit is
we didn't
going
know
on
what to do.
these
So
days?
Caleb went home a day early. We didn't know what to do when we were in North Carolina for a day because
They basically
We didn't have
cease to exist when I'm not around.
we didn't know what to do because we didn't have a car.
Yeah, we had to.
We had to Uber everywhere and walk places,
And we didn't really know
city
it was
with
good to
no
do.
walkable things. So we went to the movies.
You didn't take the wave bus, bro?
I don't know what that is.
That's the public transit.
Why didn't
wave
you
bus.
tell us
Why
about
didn't you
any
didn't
of
tell
this
us
stuff?
shit? We're not from Wilmington. We don't know what to do.
I have to do everything for you.
No, I mean we were fine. We didn't ask you because we didn't need you.
Yeah.
Did
I
you guys
just don't
do
need you
anything?
like roasting us or anything.
Okay, with
So
that
there's no
yee ass
roasting.
haircut.
Just
okay,
don't-
fine, I
don't-
He
won't.
doesn't
Don't
have a
roast.
haircut. He grew it all out.
Okay, with that yee ass haircut.
I gave myself this haircut. I gave myself this haircut months ago.
Let's see if we get a third one. Can he do
I
it?
did it all myself.
His
I bought clippers and I did it myself.
I do remember when you walked into me and Cam's bedroom and you had the clippers and we said, "Oh Christ!"
I walked
you-
into your bedroom.
You
and
walked
then,
into our
and then
bedroom,
when he turned
middle of the
around,
night.
and then he turned around and walked out, and we saw the back, and I just went like this.
Yeah. Oh, honey, it looks
great.
honey. Where did you do it?
I remember
I remember I walked into the bathroom in the trash can full of your fucking hair,
Yeah.
right? And I was like, he's
gave
gonna
myself
look
the buzz
so
cut.
bad for school on Monday.
I gave myself a buzz
And I
cut
said, and
because
it's
my hair
picture
was
day.
too long.
It's picture day, and my daughter has a yee ass haircut that she gave herself. She's not. The fade is fucking ruined. I did a wave check
I
on my
did-
daughter, and it's
Okay.
crap.
I gave myself the haircut, and then like I was walking, I saw like the back of my head.
Oh my god, we have a list today.
Yeah.
All right.
I saw
Yeah.
the back of my head like walking by a like a storefront and
Mirror
I just,
You
store.
saw it.
and I was like, "Oh Jesus fucking Christ." I left like a huge chunk on my neck and I had to I walked into like a barber.
It feels. I will say the nice thing about shaving your head bald is that you feel exactly. You know exactly what it looks like based on how it feels.
yeah. No, I know. I used to shave my head bald all the time.
He
Okay.
keeps saying this lie.
Here's a website that I found that will be, I think, doing a few things from
Ghost Street.
ghoststreet.blogspot.com. And I have two
Ghost
lists.
Street with two
I have
Ts.
two
Wow. Does
this look
two
yee?
companion
You look honestly a little bit like you have a yee ass haircut right now. So why don't you let Cameron finish this intro?
two companion lists from this website here. That's okay. I'll wait.
I look like a who.
A little bit.
I got who hair.
You have a little bit of a who hair. Kind of
get a
three
haircut.
different points.
I gotta get a haircut
Yeah.
so bad. I didn't realize it looks like this.
You sound like a who with that yee ass who nose. You got that yee ass pointed who nose.
You guys excited for the chair of cheer this year?
They don't have lists.
They have a chair of cheer. What are
They
you
do have
talking
a chair
about?
of cheer. And what do you eat as a who?
Who hash?
Roast beast.
And who hash?
And who hash.
No fucking.
But
what are you, a
mainly
vegetarian who?
roast beast.
Yeah, now you look like wow, you look just like a who.
You have a piece of tape. I can do the rest of the episode as a who.
Yeah, let's go get a piece of tape for that. As if I'm fucking made of tape.
No, then you'd be a tape man. You wouldn't be a who.
That's true.
Okay.
We should do that podcast at my house more often. I'm having fun. I have
It's
my
like the
chair.
old days.
I know.
Yeah.
King in the Castle.
It
King in
doesn't
the
feel
Castle.
like it's work.
Reference.
No,
Not
it
like
feels
when we do
like
it at the
Normally, it
office.
feels like such work.
It's
oh my
fucking-
god, it's
feels
fucking
like work.
grueling.
Now today, it feels
my
like a day
brow
of
is
play,
dripping.
which is
I
a
really,
great title for the
I
episode.
really, really
Day of
want to
play.
do
Oh my God, we need to
these
just-
lists because
Okay,
I think
let's
these
do
are
it.
some of the
We
best
can
lists
go
I've
a
found in a
little
really
long. I
long
don't care.
time. So
Day
I'm
of
going to
play.
start
Let's
the
go.
I'm
list
sorry,
now.
we've had too much of a day of play. We have to go to work now.
So this is two companion lists here from this website. So
Okay.
first one is that we'll start with is called Give me a second here to
What
get
does this have to do
Yeah,
with
wait.
ghosts?
It's not a ghost website. It's just there's some ghost stuff on there we'll get to eventually, okay?
Okay.
There's a lot of stuff on this website. We're starting with this list today. It's all right. It's called Husband Like Suck Your Breast. It's 8 amazing benefit for wife.
Wow.
I
Yeah.
have to
And here's
show
the
these to my wife.
the opening paragraph here says, Husband like suck your breast, it's 8 amazing benefit for wife. Breast is one erotic area that could pose a major stimulus for sex. Therefore, woman's husband often sucks the breast in order to get satisfaction and enhance. Benefits suck the breast not to increase sexual desire, but also very beneficial for women is inhaled by the baby or your husband.
I just
Cam, can you zoom in on the website a little bit? So
I just want to
read it
get
back
down
here?
there
Thank
and
you.
fucking inhale those things.
I know. Oh my
I just want to
god.
fully inhale the
I
breasts
want to
of my
go
woman.
down there like Kirby and turn into a boob.
That's oh my god. Yes.
I want to suck a boob so hard I turn into a boob. Like
Imagine
Kirby.
trying to
Yeah.
you fit a
Kirby
whole
looks
boob
like a
in your
boob.
the entire thing in your mouth. Can you? That'd be awesome.
That would be
You
crazy.
could.
you could do it.
I'd be if what if I got startled and I bit it off?
Stuff it in there. Just stuff that in your mouth.
Yeah.
Joey Chestnut, I bet he could fit a
That lady,
big boob.
that lady who has the world's biggest mouth.
She could put her
Oh,
own
yeah.
boobs
She
in.
Lady
probably
who-
could
and
do that.
They just make her eat just giant sandwiches.
I don't know
And-
if they make her do that.
They make her eat.
Yeah. If you got a mouth that big, people are gonna make you eat some crazy stuff. Eat this can of
Like
spray
Sam-
paint.
She does. That would fit.
Yeah.
Husband like suck your breast. It's 8 amazing benefit for wife. 8 benefits provided by wife when you suck breasts. 1.
Okay, we got this photo here.
Yeah, so it's a photo of a man and a woman in bed.
Not a photo of sucking breasts, but it looks like it's about to happen.
It
Show
could
it.
be about to
There's my
happen.
thing.
Let's just
Show
see
that
it.
fucking
breast
shit,
sucking.
man.
Number 1, improve your sex drive, wife. Without this technique during sex may reduce sex drive his wife. Not only that, the process of making love would be very boring, and wife become less enjoy because the breast has many points of sensitivity. In fact, in some situations, lubricants she does not go out because of lubricants she does not go out because of lack of stimulation, causing his wife pain when performed penetration.
Pain when performed penetration.
So they're saying that your wife will have a bigger hole.
She'll
if you
lubricate.
shove
Uh-huh.
her breast in your mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how
Oh,
did you?
hey.
I want to know how you found this website.
I found this website by the ghost content on here, and then while I was looking for more
Okay.
ghost stuff, I came across a bunch of stuff on this website that was not ghost related at
Husband
all.
like suck your breast.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, unless this
the woman's
unless this article was written by a ghost.
the woman's you know what?
Yeah.
If you put her
Boobies.
her you knows into your mouth, then maybe her you know what goes. Yeah.
Maybe that's how.
That's how her. That's a sound.
Yeah.
You should be able to put a ringtone in your wife,
Yeah,
like
definitely.
touch tune or tooth tunes.
Yeah.
And when you're fucking, you hear like
But that's the thing. You have to have it at the right angle.
I'm a star boy. That
That was the problem with tooth tunes. You had to really press them. If you didn't press them,
But yeah,
up
you got to
against
hit
your
it at the
tooth-
right angle, and then you hear.
Yeah.
It'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I would have sex way more often.
Rocket.
Yeah.
Well, that's the other problem. It starts over.
They should do something like that in women so that you know if you're doing good or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're just like, yeah, I'm probably just not doing all that good.
I'm
right?
going down there. I'm trying to
probably
write.
crap,
I'm
right?
trying to write
Yeah.
water down there like I'm Helen Keller.
Yeah, and if you're, and if you're, but if you're hearing like, you know, if you're down there and you're hearing New York, I love you, but you're bringing me down, that might, like, if you hear that when you're doing good,
Yeah.
right, and then you hear like maybe a car alarm when you're bad.
Or here's an alternate idea that's
Yeah.
kind of the opposite. You know the game Operation.
Yeah.
Maybe you're doing something wrong and your entire body goes.
Oh, and
No,
her
her
nose,
body goes
her
burr.
nose
Maybe.
turns big red.
Yeah,
think
but it
if
goes.
her
But
body-
you would feel it up your body
I don't
as
want to
well.
feel any pain, so this idea is bad.
It wouldn't be pain. It would just be a loud.
It's not even painful
feeling.
for her.
Maybe it is.
Some
It
people
needs-
are
It's an
suckers
idea
for
that's
pain,
being
though.
workshopped
By 3
by
geniuses.
3 guys in the sex industry.
I would say we're roughly in the we're sex industry adjacent. We could go to the
We're a
AVN
couple
Expo and probably get
hoes.
a booth.
Definitely.
I mean, I act like a fucking slut.
Yeah.
I'm so slutty. I showed the top of my head.
Yeah,
that's fucking
that's
slutty as
true.
fuck.
You were so slutty. You wanted to look more like a penis.
And I did a pretty damn good job. I think. I even have like a nice like giant head that looks like a penis head.
You should get a line on top of your head.
What do you mean I should get a line? Who do I go to be? Oh, put a line in my head.
You could go to a guy with a permanent marker, or you could go to a tattoo artist. I think that's a
No,
pretty.
we don't want a tattoo. You said a line.
That's true. You
Color
couldn't
your
get a
whole head
tattoo of a
purple.
line. That's
Yeah.
my
Color your
bad.
whole
Well, you
Yeah.
can get a
Purple,
tattoo
draw a
of a
line.
line, but I couldn't get a line.
Well, if you would say, for example, when you're getting a tattoo, you might say, "I'm getting a skull on my arm."
Yeah.
Or you can get a line
No,
on your
it's
head.
a tattoo of a skull. But you said put a line on my
You
head.
get some
You
kind
could
of
put a
you get some
line.
kind
Also,
of
just put a
abstract-
line on your head.
Some abstract 2014 hipster ass tattoo on your head.
I should get a mustache on the top of my head at a bad angle.
Yeah.
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 45-degree
Yeah,
angle.
a 45-degree angle mustache tattoo on the top of my head. Check this out. Pretty
Now it looks
smart.
like I have a mustache on my head.
Look, when I hold it up, it looks like I have a mustache on my head.
Wait, put your face
face
up to
behind
my
my
head.
That's genius, dude.
Number 2, can detect any abnormalities in the breast wife.
Yeah.
By manipulation of the breast area. Then, unwittingly, husband had helped his wife to conduct early detection of breast cancer. If abnormalities, then you and your partner will immediately take action.
Is this what
as
the-
early detection of breast cancer.
Is that what the OBGYN does when he goes? They put...
He puts his mouth.
No, I'm old school.
Yeah,
Put your tits in his mouth.
yeah, I do. This
What insurance do you have?
is an old pioneer technique that I still use. That
That's
tastes like cancer.
I'm a holistic OBGYN.
Yeah.
That tastes exactly like a tumor.
I kind of feel like acupuncture is kind of close to that. These
Yeah.
acupuncturists got to be doing something with women's rear ends.
Yeah.
Like putting a needle in their butt.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. This is the area in your body where if I put a needle in, it will actually help make a red dot on your skin. That's kind of a common acupuncture
This will be
technique.
the effect is
The
you have a
effect
red
of this
bleeding
area.
dot.
Yeah.
How do they not bleed when you put? Have you ever had acupuncture done?
No.
It's
Why?
like a tattoo. It's not going all the way in.
I bleed when I get
Yeah,
tattooed.
you can bleed when you get tattooed.
I've never bled when
People-
I got a
You
some
have
tattoo.
people-
one tattoo.
Some people
I have two
bleed.
It's this thin.
So yeah, both of those don't
I've
count.
bled when I've had tattoos.
Some people
obviously.
bleed when they get vaccines and stuff too.
I do.
Really?
Do you
I'm
actually?
my body is already trying to get that shit out of there. That
Yeah.
toxic shit.
I wish I
I've
could.
trained my body to, as soon as they put it in, it's already, I squeeze it back
Yep.
out just so they have it on file, but I know that my body's pure.
That's
Yeah.
right. It's like taking your meds,
Uh-huh.
right? You put
Yeah.
them. You know,
I haven't taken
hide
them
it
in
under your
5
tongue.
years.
kind of thing.
Tongue,
I
yeah.
hide the microchip under one muscle, and then I pop it out straight.
Yeah.
Pop
Yeah.
pop my
It's
bicep
like the
out.
shark tooth in
and I'm
the,
getting a
the
good
Woman
pump
King.
too.
It's exactly like the shark tooth and the Woman King.
A movie Cameron and I saw. That
Shark Tooth and
you
the
didn't
Woman
see.
King.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Caleb.
you wouldn't.
You
get
wouldn't.
it
You wouldn't
unless
get
saw
that. You
The
wouldn't
Woman
get
King,
it.
which
Did
is
you see
Yeah.
this
actually our
yesterday?
new-
No,
it's our
don't
new
worry about it.
favorite
We're just going to
movie.
move on to the next thing on the list because he's
It's our
kind of
new
harshing the
favorite
vibe
movie
of us
that
talking
me
about
and
our
Cameron
movie
Am I
that we
harshing the
like.
vibe? I've been the vibe man.
No, we were just trying to talk about a movie that we liked, and you're like,
Yeah.
"What's that?"
our
So
new
I just want to
favorite.
move.
Harshes
I
the
just want.
vibe
Yeah,
to
I
ask
didn't know.
what
We just
movie?
we like talking to
Yeah.
people who know the movie.
Yeah, and we shared popcorn in the movie too.
You only like talking to people who know the movie?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I'm sorry.
And who shared popcorn too. And
Well, no.
Yeah.
What's it called again? Shark Tooth and the Woman King, or Woman King? It's called, right?
Who was? Oh, you saw it? Wait,
Oh, I think I'm trying to. I think I've actually seen that movie.
when did you see it?
Pretty recently, actually.
Really? When?
Yeah, like 2-3 days ago, maybe. I
Really?
think I saw it. Yeah,
Wow.
I think so.
Who was your
yeah.
favorite character?
I thought all
And
the
who was
characters.
what was your favorite kingdom?
I thought all the characters did a great job, and there is no kingdom in it. So,
Okay,
that proves that
I
I
don't think-
completely
I think you
did
saw a
not
different
completely did
movie.
not see it.
Or there is a kingdom. Sorry, I watched it in a different language. It wasn't called a kingdom. It was called, I don't even remember. It was in a language that I've never even heard of. I watched a dub. But I actually really thought the movie was really good, so it's fine for us to keep hanging out and talking.
Okay.
Okay, did you share popcorn with us when you saw it?
I think I did share. Yeah, I think I did.
Oh.
All right. I
Okay,
guess I can
we'll-
trust him.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect him to lie to me. I guess.
Yeah,
He
so
wouldn't
we,
be
a guy who
liar.
saw the movie
He
wouldn't
be
lie.
a liar like
Yeah,
like,
I mean, well, now that
like the Oyo Kingdom.
exactly now that we all here have seen it, I mean, we can discuss. Like, I thought that the Oyo Kingdom, when they rode horses, I was like, get those horses out of this
get the
kingdom.
horses
when
out.
when the horses originally rode into the kingdom, I was like, bad news.
Yeah.
Bad news is coming.
and that's
And I was right.
And
What did you think? What did you think of the rapist character?
I think either way, it could be portrayed either way.
Yeah.
What really?
With most stuff in the movie,
What
just
do you
a
mean
lot
by
of it
either
could-
way?
a
And
lot
what
of
did you
it-
think about them stop at the idea that they wouldn't sell people anymore and they would actually start selling palm oil?
Well, here's what I got. Opinions are like assholes. Everyone's got them, right? Everyone's got one. So that's my thoughts on the movie. Or not so far because I already finished it. But that's pretty much my thought on that film. And the director,
Interesting.
a lot of people have a lot to say about them, and I don't really. I just don't have that much to say. And the movie itself, the script, I thought was really.
And the location.
The locations were
Dahomey.
Of what?
Dahomey.
Yeah, that was good too.
Yeah.
I thought there was a lot of just a lot. I had a lot of takeaways, and maybe I'm not I haven't fully processed the whole thing.
Sure. Yeah. There's a lot to talk about with that movie, I guess. So we could do it on the next episode. We could do a full.
We'll do a full
deep
we can do
dive.
that.
I think if we turn we think we should turn into a movies review.
Fully
podcast.
movies only.
Yeah, I think maybe movies
And that's
only.
what it would be called.
Fully
Holy crap.
movies
Fully
only.
movies only.
FMO.
It's kind of good.
Number 3, can smooth the flow of blood. By sucking the breast and perform massage of the breast will make the blood flow
I
to the
love when my
breast wife
breasts
to
get
be
massaged.
smooth. So could your partner's breast still tight and will not loose again? Suck the breast can also relieve stress in women.
Yeah, I love getting a
Is
breast
there
massage.
fucking blood in boobies?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
Fucking
so.
disgusting.
There's also white milk.
Oh, that's amazeballs.
Number
The
4.
balls have white jizz.
Oh. What's
Wait,
the
what?
diff?
You're thinking of amaze boobs.
That's amaze
Oh.
boobs.
It's amaze boobs. Number 4 is can tighten facial skin.
I know
Whoa.
I'll tell you this much. My loose wife needs this badly.
Because of the time of sucking the breast during sex will make the movements of the muscles in the wife's face. It is good for the sport faces that aims to tighten the skin and muscles wife's
Sport
facial area.
faces.
Yeah, so if you have a sporty wife.
Okay.
I
This
guess
is
my
useful.
wife is decently tennis-like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she could play a sport.
Okay, so this might be useful
See,
to
my-
you.
So maybe
My
I'll tighten her
wife-
face.
Yeah.
My wife constantly has yellow beads of sweat because of how much Gatorade she drinks.
Really?
Yeah, and she's constantly in black and white, and the beads of sweat are in color.
Wow, that's interesting. Is the bottle in color?
Yes.
Oh.
My
But
wife
she's in black and white.
my wife's skin is so loose that she looks like a degloved apple. So I think I might use this technique to try and
That's right.
yeah.
You know what's so when you come home and you see your wife and she looks like the skin that fell off of the rotisserie chicken.
Yeah, she looks. I get home and
Baby,
I'm
are
like,
you
oh my,
wearing your
I'm like,
mom's skin
and
today?
I'm like, I forgot that I bought a Salvador Dali painting.
Yeah. I hate it when my wife sheds her skin and leaves it
Yeah.
around the apartment.
Baby, are you malting?
My God,
Dude.
she's
I hate
molting
Yeah,
again.
you know, it's my wife's time of the month. She's molting. Yeah, I love her
Just
to
seeing
death.
a full,
I
just
love her
like,
to death, but I could
a
do.
full respect the pouch, just like
Yeah.
deflated. Fucking.
I love my
Wife
wife,
on
but
the
I could
ground.
do without the skin on the floor.
Yeah,
you know?
listen, we all love
Look,
wives.
she leaves her skin on the floor. I come out of the shower. The skin gets wet. I slip. I'm almost hit my head on the side of the tub.
Number 5, train the balance of the heart. With breast sucking wife will make the heartbeat faster than normal. It is good to practice healthy heart rhythm.
So you're making. I mean, is
You
it?
speed up her heart by.
With,
I
like,
think
the
I
suction?
think it's you suck in and out to kind of
And it
You're
contract.
trying
Yeah.
to suck
wow.
You're trying to suck her heart out of her boob like it's the Temple of Doom.
I want to suck your boob. Is something you could say.
You're sucking the boob and you're going Kalima, Kalima,
and this makes her.
and this makes her heart go into your mouth, like through a portal.
You suck it out
Like
like
Temple of Doom.
like when it,
Yeah.
when it pops
It's like
out of
a-
a cartoon.
yeah.
It's like fully. It's kind of
Yeah,
got a
yeah,
heart-shaped
yeah.
tube that goes all the way back of skin
Yeah.
or of fur.
You can hear the SpongeBob guitar going.
I love the SpongeBob,
The SpongeBob guitar
I've been
is
meaning
great.
to learn to play it.
Number 6,
The little one with the 4 strings.
increase contractions after childbirth. Increase contractions after childbirth and smooth the blood when menstrual pain arrived. Well, this is very interesting. Turned out to suck the breast can prevent the occurrence of active bleeding after childbirth. Suction is performed will be made so that the maximum contraction of blood vessels in the uterus that had been wedged open back and make the blood stops.
Menstrual pain has got to be hard AF. Honestly, women are fucking metal.
Yeah. Nature is kind of metal, too.
Yeah.
Nature is metal for women's bodies.
Metal as
Yeah.
fuck. Yeah.
Women are
Women's
metal.
bodies are made out of metal. Hey, at least the ones I talk to. I'm talking to a sex robot.
Those exist already?
Yeah.
Are they
God.
made out
They're
of
metal.
Why
They're
would you
metal.
fuck 'em?
Boston Dynamics.
They have a.
Let me
when
tell
they
you.
do a sex robot that can twerk, holy shit!
Well, right now all they can do is gyrate.
If they can do a twerking Boston Dynamics robot with a brown metal ass, it'd be fucking awesome.
shiny.
Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah.
go through these last two really fast so we can get to the other companion list here. So this is
Okay.
7, reducing pain during menstruation. At the time of menstrual pain, sucking at the breast will able to distract the woman from the pain that is felt. On the other breast, suction when the contractions become painful, menstruation will make the maximum, forcing impure blood to be released. And number 8, losing weight with suction the baby through breastfeeding. With breastfeeding, it will accelerate your return to your ideal body shape originally because there will be a fat-burning calories while breastfeeding the baby. So it's great for your healthy diet.
So that's an easy way to cut if you're like an IFBB pro trying to make a bodybuilding competition is to have a baby suck your breast.
Yeah, so that's really good to
I didn't
know.
even know that.
There are a few comments here that are mostly links in other languages.
Well, I like this one though. Go up a little bit.
Yeah.
Smaller breasts provide females a beautiful look. Make your breasts smaller and firmer with the use of natural supplement. It is effective.
Interesting. Okay, I'm going to move to the second list here that we have.
Okay.
It's called 5 Technique How to Breast Sucking to Not Injury.
Ah.
So
See
is this? Are you
so
trying
this
to
is-
get?
so
is it the who's getting the breast or the injury? Is it the sucky or
You're
the sucker?
sucking the
I
breast
think it's unclear
to
as of
prevent
right
injury
now.
in your life.
Yeah, and I think that so first we learned that the benefits of husband suck wife breast, and now maybe if you would like to implement some of these benefits in your life, we can learn how to do that safely without causing injury to either the husband mouth or wife breast. So this is women's breast sucking techniques
Your head's too big.
to not injury.
What are you talking
Yeah, it is
about?
way too big.
That looks crazy.
It looks insane. Oh my god. Holy,
Put some Chad Muska flair on it.
you look crazy.
You're jealous of my new hat.
It's a cool hat.
A cool hat.
Yeah.
I
Do
got a
look
cool
like
new
Chad
hat
Muska?
too.
No. What was your new hat?
I can't say what it was, but we
All right.
bought it in North
Well,
Carolina.
we'll just start.
Number 1, suction nipple or areola down to the black part around the nipple. This is done so that you not only do the manipulation of the nipple so that you make the nipples become sore, but by sucking up areola area, then your partner will be able to
Areola
enjoy
area.
and not feel sick at all.
Areola area.
Areola area.
So that's useful to know.
In a corn maze gonna scare ya.
Holy shit.
Dressed up like a scarecrow.
In a scarier
Dirty
area.
jobs like a micro.
Holy
Whoa.
fuck, dude.
Areola area.
Damn, he unlocked
Wow.
an Eminem
Dog's a
ability.
pit bull style terrier.
Oh my,
my
god.
shitty
Keep going,
fuck.
keep going.
I got some poop coming from my derriere.
Okay, keep going.
You have 2 more bars you got to do to finish the...
And I'm in the closet. I ain't coming out
You're supposed to keep rhyming. You just started saying... Is
because
it?
my foot got the gout.
Are you like... What?
Bad case of gout.
It really sounded for a second like he was just like trying to sneak in coming
Yeah.
out to us.
I got something to tell you later.
Middle of the Eminem impression.
Yeah.
So you can actually save a woman... You can suck up all the areola
Yeah, the black area.
and get it all...
What is
so
the
that
black
it's-
area? I sounded like Don Knotts for a second. What is the black
What
area?
is the black area of the areola?
Why? What is the black area?
Number 2, do palpability in the other breast that is not you smoke.
Do Palpatinia.
If you know for sure
Shock
about
in
the
the boobs.
shape of your partner's breasts, then if there are abnormalities such as tumors arising in the breast area, you were the first to know, so that remedial action can be done immediately.
Okay, so it's like
So
remedial.
that's, we already heard that. Is
I
that
was-
a
yeah.
prevention technique is sucking your woman's
But this
breast.
is saying
Remedial
this
is
is
the
saying
word I'm
the other
familiar with.
one is this one says immediately. So I think you
Remedial-
might be the person taking out the tumor.
Well,
in
I
this
here's
think
scenario.
remedial is a word I'm very familiar with. A lot of my classes were remedial.
Okay, that's perfect.
I think what they're saying here is it's so easy a caveman could do it.
Right.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Listen, caveman, if you're listening, stay away from my fucking wife's breasts. That's not your job.
Caveman,
That's mine.
stay away from my cave.
Cave women.
Stay away from my fire.
What's up?
Yeah. What's going on?
What's up?
I
Let's
bet
get
that
up with
thing.
it.
I bet that
Yeah.
thing smells like PlayStation Air.
Do you think? do you think? Shouldn't it, just for fairness? Shouldn't
Yeah.
a woman also have to suck your balls to see if you have testicular cancer?
Yeah.
And your asshole to
That
see if you have
hurts, though.
polyps.
Getting your balls sucked hurts.
Who's sucking your damn balls so hard?
Freaking Nunu from the Teletubbies.
Yeah, what the
Yo,
fuck
what's
is up?
up?
What the fuck is up, boy?
No, I was gonna say Henry the vacuum.
Damn, we just got
Henry
your
the little
ass.
red vacuum.
Damn.
He getting sucked by Nunu.
Oh, shoot. Oh, my God.
Nah, not him
Yeah.
getting snoo from Nunu.
Holy, not Birdo sucking yo dick.
Double TV reference.
Yep.
That's the noise it would make when Birdo sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also the noise you made before. Yeah. Yeah,
Hey,
that's
It doesn't
Woman,
hurt to
pussy
get your
smell
balls
like-
sucked. It's got to feel good, man.
I'm not even gonna finish this.
It's like, damn, my balls are getting... I mean, it doesn't feel good on your balls, but in
Yeah.
your head, you're like, word. My balls, man.
There's this like old interview show for skaters that was called Weekend Buzz, and there's this guy.
I bet that's awesome.
Austin Gillette talked about getting a ball koozie,
Yeah?
which is when you put your balls in hot water and the woman just blows into it with a straw.
Nice. That guy should work for Urban Dictionary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
does
that
actually-
would
He
be
works for
fire.
Globe Footwear, and he made a skatable Chelsea boot.
He's a globalist.
Yep.
Yeah, big surprise there.
Yeah.
Globalist skateboarder.
Number
Globalist
3.
skateboarder ruining the country by making skatable Chelsea boots.
Yeah, and inventing new fucking out-of-marriage ball techniques.
Yep.
Fuck that.
Number 3. Perform breast squeeze technique is also important when you suck the breast of your partner. By squeezing, then you can know your partner feel pain or not. If pain is felt towards the breast area menstruacy, then it was reasonable. However,
Menstruacy.
if the pain is felt at any time and not be bearable, then you should immediately consult a doctor. So if you
That is a crazy-
one way to avoid injury when you're sucking your wife's breast is if you squeeze it so hard that it hurts, that will injure her.
Were they
yeah,
trying
'cause
to
then-
spell menstruation and then
No,
It says
menstruacy.
menstruacy.
Yeah, it's a
it's a type of,
menstruacy.
it's like an ancient science?
No, it's a martial art.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a martial art. Ancient science.
Is this like alchemy?
Yeah.
Number 4, perform techniques to manipulate the nipple pair.
Manipulate the nipple pair.
Occasionally do pencubitin. The goal is that you find out whether the size of nipple 1 and the nipple 2 equal or symmetrical or not. Besides, extortion is also done if the nipple ooze pus or blood when pinched.
Extortion.
In cases of breast cancer, will bleed nipple and pus. So you should immediately conduct an intensive examination.
Manipulate
Have
Nipple
you ever
pair.
seen? Have you ever seen those
Pubes
pictures
is
of
just
women?
a kind of hair.
What is
a woman who
pencubitin?
survived heart pubes is just a kind of hair. That's a good line. Have you ever seen those women who get their breasts removed but then also get their nipples removed?
Yeah.
That's gotta just hurt and be kind of odd.
I've
Listen,
seen
my
people. I've
nipples
seen
are-
people who just get the nipples removed.
Nipples are pretty much useless, but that's gotta feel. I mean, I want them still. If I had the option to be born with or without, I'd choose with.
What is this?
I'm trying to figure out what
Pencubit?
pencubitin means.
What did it just say?
What?
When you were typing that, it said he will pay.
Whoa, pincubit is Latin, and in English it
As you type
will
it,
pay.
okay, so I have detect language on. I'm typing in pencubitin. Okay, I've got pen. It's saying pen. Okay, and then PNC penk. That means 5, and then it moves to penku, which is pen in Javanese. Then we have pencub, which is just pencub, and then we. And then I add an I, or at pencubi, and it means squirt vulgar in Chinese.
simplified.
And then I add a
Chinese.
T, pencubit, and in Latin it is he will pay.
Squirt vulgar, he will pay.
And then I press A, and we have it means
Pencubite.
pencubite. And then I add an N, and now it means airbrush pen alter in Chinese.
holy fuck,
Squirt vulgar.
squirt vulgar.
Squirt vulgar.
That must be perform techniques to manipulate the nipple pair. Occasionally do squirt vulgar. That has to be the only one that makes sense, right?
Occasionally he will pay. Yeah, I guess you're right.
Squirt
Occasionally do
vulgar.
he will pay.
But this isn't a Chinese website, right?
I don't know. I don't think
Maybe
so.
it's translated from Chinese.
Who knows?
Who knows? Number 5, the last one is massage the breast while sucking wife's breast are also very important, thus making the blood flow in the breast area to be smooth. If done in nursing mothers, will make milk more smoothly and avoid engorgement. Moreover, it's possible to massage will make the breast becomes tighter.
To avoid.
Oh, I love a tight breast.
Yeah, just like you can fucking pop a quarter off of it. Oh my fucking god.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what they
man,
do
a
in the
breast
female
so
army every
tight.
morning. They
The
check.
female army.
Yeah, they check
Dude,
if you can bounce a quarter off your
I
breast.
would. We should make a movie about like
Called
a
The
guy,
Female Army.
a guy who like sneaks into the
Woman
female
King, too.
army
Yeah.
so that
Oh
he
my
can.
god, genius!
Or
Yeah.
we could go not undercover, janitors, or we could hide in the laundry and stuff and see what kind of female army stuff they do.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Pretty smart.
So it's like Porky's, but in the female army.
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
It's like the opposite of Mulan,
Well, what would
Yeah.
that be called?
the female
'Cause
army.
If Porky's
female
is
army?
if Porky's is about camp and
Man,
doing panty
well,
rides,
female,
Well, it'd be
female
like-
army fun.
panty rides.
Fubar, female underwear, the boys' army.
Yeah,
really
boys
watching
army.
that.
Yeah,
Are you ready?
Yeah. Are you?
Yeah.
Female underwear, boys army. Really?
Situation
Yeah.
normal, all
Like-
female army.
Holy shit.
Snafu.
All female army. That's perfect.
Okay, well that's the list, and that's the episode. So
Yep.
you're gonna want. We just did something incredible this past weekend, and to see that incredible thing, you're
We've
gonna
been
want to
dropping
go
little hints in
to
the episode, talking about
swagpoop.com
North Carolina.
/shows. We did more than drop hints. We said
think
what
we
it was
said,
many
yeah.
times. We filmed a paranormal investigation with Caleb's uncle. And
Well, we were making allusions to something we said before.
we saw a lot of illusions that were casted.
We did
on
see
us.
some. I'm going to be real. You
There was
gotta
some
come through because
questionable
there's some
paranormal
stuff
phenomena that we
is-
caught
we
on
saw
tape.
phenomena, got it on tape, and
This is going to be world news, and you're going to want to be there to see it first.
yeah, no, it's pretty scary, dude.
Yeah,
I'll say
so-
this much, Dean, if you're listening, hi there.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to go into any more detail than that, but
No,
go to
sir.
swagpoop.com/shows to buy a ticket to our Halloween show, The Night of Evil, at the Bell House, Halloween night in New York City, Brooklyn.
Gowanus.
Brooklyn, Gowanus, New York
Gowanus,
City,
next to the
Halloween
canal.
World. It's on Halloween Planet. You're going to have to charter a
The
spaceship.
Bell House.
And we'll see you there.
Hey,
Okay.
when we're there on Halloween night, it's going to be the Hell House.
Or the Shell House.
Shell oil.
When Patrick's there, it's going to be a smell house.
Holy
Yeah,
fuck. Press
stink
stop record.
bad
Press
as
stop
hell.
record right now.